Sometimes when you are interested about your nation, you'd like to promote your nation. It gives you restless time because you feel like you're not doing anything if you just sit idle without doing what you're supposed to be doing. So it is through this program whereby I'm busy moving up and down, taking pictures, videos about my nation, about Malawi, so that I can share with you what I think is good content that it can fully describe our culture, our environment, and our people. I am so confident that Malawi is going to be known through such kind of program which I'm doing, as also other many people are doing likewise in the country, whereby they are promoting our nation. You can see that our nation is not much known on the global stage because maybe as a country we haven't been participating in international events so that we could promote our nation, or we've been participating but maybe due to lack of funding or finances we haven't done much. But social media today is so is doing fine. Social media is great now. If we can take advantage of the popularity of social media, it's like if you take for example Facebook, YouTube and other social media platforms, so that we can contextualize our country, we can put in the spotlight our nation, many people be able to know it. So here in this video you can see I'm trying to show just how beautiful our nation is. That one is Mountain Sochi. It's a beautiful mountain. You can see one thing that we should do about that mountain is to bring back the growth of that mountain by planting more trees in that mountain, because there are no more trees in that mountain, but it's still a mountain. We need to protect it at all costs. I'm here in Manja, just giving you this video from here so that you can watch how beautiful Manja is. Right? Just walking. I'm not going from one place to another, but I'm just walking through. Right? So I was like, let me just record wherever I can about the Manja so that maybe people can see the environment of Malawi. Actually, you can appreciate how beautiful Mountain Sochi is, Blantyre is, because this is a Blantyre. Blantyre is full of hills. It's a beautiful place. I'm telling you, if you just look at that mountain and you see Manja here, I believe Manja and the Sochi as whole was supposed to be well developed because of the mountain. If we can develop more the towns of Sochi, Manja and other surrounding towns like Lilongwe, Chimankunda, Korokusa, Zwangwa, Napeli, the whole Blantyre was supposed to be very, very developed. Not just doing here and there, but developing the whole town, the whole city, because it is surrounded with beautiful mountains. But slowly we are doing something great because the places which I've already talked about are getting developed. every day. So we need to expose our nation to the world. We need to show the world how Malawians are doing. If you look at this video, you can agree with me that Malawians are working very hard to develop their country. And even you can say that Malawi has been underestimated in terms of development because it is more beautiful and more developed. Indeed, we are just begun as a country, but we are doing everything possible to make sure that by the year of 2030, at least Malawi should be a middle-income economy, because that's the initiative of the government, the program, the dreams, and we have to make sure that we reach that level. That one is Soji. Of course, it is a restricted area where you're seeing those houses down there, like the valley, like on the foot of the mountain. That area is restricted because people are not supposed to reach as far as there to build their houses, because that place is prone to disaster, like the one we witnessed 3 years ago, 2 years or 3 years ago, whereby the mountain developed landslide and many people died. So we have to avoid building very close to the mountain. We need to make sure that we stay away from the mountain. Let's leave the mountain alone. It's a beautiful natural area, so we don't have to build near the mountain. But anyway, Malawians, you have yourself duty to do to make sure that you avoid the calamities personally, because government has been trying to remove you from that area, but you've been clinging to it, maybe for your own reasons. But government as well, you cannot just take people away from the place where they have developed. They don't have any money to build on another place. So maybe if the people can be supported by building them houses. Actually, all Malawians would be jealous if you just select a few to build them houses, but maybe it should be a continuous program whereby Malawians should be supported socially, economically, and in every aspect of life, so that we can build the lives of Malawians. We can develop Malawi, because at the end of the day, if Malawi is developed, we are all developed. If Malawi is poor, we are all poor. And the people who have got the responsibility, they are very pressured. They are pressurized too much, because they need to deliver so that people can see them as capable people. So if you don't uplift the lives of the people, I think you're not delivering. It's a beautiful place, Manja. You can look how people are building. They're building nice houses. Right? This is Manja. So, yeah, even if people say Malawi is poor, but when you see few people who are doing extraordinary things, you wonder if at all Malawi is really poor, as people have been saying. Because there are other things that Malawians are doing very well, right? To compete with other people over the world. You will be surprised to see that there are people in Malawi who are even well developed. They've got money, they're rich in US dollar. They've got millions of money in dollars. So we cannot just buy the narrative which says Malawi is poor as if it is the true reflection of the reality. What I know is that there are more Malawians who are poor, not because they really want to be poor, but maybe because of we haven't done enough to hope to change the way we do our things, so that we can change the lives of the people economically by improving them. We need to be doing enough, because without working hard on our own, it is very impossible for us to develop. It is very impossible for us to change the lives of the people. So I'm just showing you how potential Malawi is, that it can become There is much potential. I know we need to do much better than what we are doing now. We need to develop our policies. We need to even improve the living standards of the people, because that's the most important thing. I think I should also do the videos about the living standards of the people in Malawi by recording the people how they are living, surviving in the nation. You'll be surprised that most of the people are living indeed on less than $1 a day. Most, maybe 90% of people in Malawi do live on less than $1 a day. So it's crazy indeed as far as improvement of life of the people is concerned in this nation. So let us do everything we can to make sure that we really develop, we really get better, we really work out our issues by focusing much on the improvement of the lives of the people. It is the duty of the government to make sure that the poverty is ended in the nation. It's not the duty of the citizens. They don't be tricked. Citizens are not in the poverty because they have no capacity, they have no means. But the government has got all the resources system in place that if that system can be used properly, indeed we can see our problems ending in this nation. But because there's no perfection in the way we manage this economic system in the nation, that's why maybe we see cases of poverty continue to rise in Malawi. Issues to do with lack of food, lack of good education, lack of houses, modern houses, lack of good welfare, lack of purchasing power. There is no purchasing power. Increase of prices is high. It is continuous. Economy is collapsed. Depreciation of our currency, and many more things that are happening in this nation. Malawians cannot do business because they don't have capital. Because we normally know that if you want to do a business, we need to have capital in the first place. So how many Malawians would be able to get a capital in order to start a business? You see that there is no much that we are doing in order to rectify this problem. So it is my hope that we are all going to do what we're supposed to be doing, and if we are demanding much to provide help to the people, I think we should work out by doing everything we can so that we really become fully responsible for whatever duty we are responsible for. As a nation, we need to embrace only need to develop the lives of the people. Actually, by looking at improving the welfare of Malawians, that's the most important thing, because if we do talk about the development of the nation, first of all, we look at the way of welfare of the people. Because if we look only at the international aspect of development as well as national, whereby you will see that infrastructure is more important. But if we underestimate the importance of basically developing the lives of many Malawians by improving their welfare, then we are going to be doomed, because we can have civilized nation in terms of beautiful and developed infrastructure, but the lives of many people in Malawi will be still in poverty because they will not be able to afford to rent or be accommodated in the houses which are modernized and which are demanding much money for rentals. So Malawians couldn't, even as I'm speaking now, many Malawians cannot afford to pay a rent of 150,000 a month. A few people would do that. Most of Malawians are still staying in the very depleted and deplorable housing conditions. It's poverty everywhere, and the way people are living, the houses they are living in. So let us build our nation by building the lives of Malawians, as a goal we would like to achieve, so that we can develop each and every person in Malawi. We can develop together, because Malawians are the people we are all living for. We are living because they are Malawians. We are doing everything because we are Malawians. And so if we are poor, Malawi is poor. Right? So let's end our poverty. Let's develop our nation. This is our duty. It is our duty. We can change and transform this nation. It is possible. We just need to make sure that we are working very hard to realize this dream, because It remains a problem if we do not begin to work on what we think it is right, by just looking at the important things and the busy getting concentrated on things which are not necessary because of lack of interest or because of lack of commitment. But let us work hard, let us develop our nation. Our nation can be highly developed and can become a good country where we all work together and do contribute to the national development, but first of all improving the lives of Malawians. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Bye.